Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Today, we're going to head into the game corner here. And while we could buy a Porygon, we're not going to. We are instead going to buy a Vulpix. No nickname for you. We'll buy another Vulpix. Also no nickname for you. And we'll buy a Wigglytuff. Don't want to give any nickname. How many coins do I have left? And can I buy something useful with it? I don't quite have it. Okay, hold on. I guess you're gonna watch the thrill of buying coins in this game. So here's the game corner. Actually, maybe you can... Okay, well there's 10 coins. I doubt we can get enough coins this way, though. Because I needed like 200. Oh no. Is that our Terran coins? That's 40, I think. It's 50. Oh, we actually might be able to get enough. Let me just scavenge this whole place and see if there's anything for us to get. There could have been something in that corner. There was not. So I believe you can get coins from talking to some of these machines, but... There's another 10 coins. Don't know why I seem to be getting lag. Let me actually check if there's anything open that doesn't need to be open right now. Perhaps you? Perhaps you? Let's see if that helped. I think there's a big pile of coins somewhere up here. Yeah, there's 100 coins. Question is, will that be enough? No, okay, we're off by 11. Coins. Can I get one more set of coins somewhere? Please. I haven't gone in here yet. Come on. There we go, 20 coins. Okay. That's enough. Also, that was all a completely necessary detour. So, let us go get TM15. And now we are left with 15 coins. Or like 19, I think it was. I can't count, can you tell? Anyways, I suppose I should look at these things. Yeah, sure is a Vulpix, and this sure is another Vulpix, and this sure is a Wigglytuff. Look, Wigglytuff! But, that aside, ignoring all these TMs that I have, we are going to be evolving a Vulpix. Also, we are going to be evolving X is going to be kind of a running theme of this video, because, last time I did a bunch of, Mew glitching, and this video is somewhat of a follow-up to that. It's going to be, getting just about everything that we can get otherwise, so hold on. We change boxes. I believe both of these go in the same box. Yeah, they do. Okay. So let me just go into box 3. And we are going to deposit all these things. And we are going to withdraw, not Clefairy. I should take out the Clefairy, but I'm not going to right now. Because for Pokedex purposes, this bothers me more, so let me just get these two. There is another Moonstone in the game somewhere. I used an extra one on Bort, which is where I think there's 5 total in the game. I used the extra one on Bort, and I just bought a Wigglytuff, so that saves me one. But yeah, we'll get one for the Clefable sooner or later. But while I already had both of these Pokemon, now I'll have them for Pokédex purposes, so that'll make me happy. And there we go. Nidoqueen and Nidoking. Oh, was it at the exact level that learned Thrash? That's kind of interesting. I'm never going to use you, but I guess get rid of Tackle. Because this is before evolution moves became a thing, like in Gen 7. Okay. So, we actually have the majority of this box complete already. But, let us start at the very end here. So I believe there's some Pokemon in here that we do need. I think there's one too many in here for me to hold. That's fine. You know what, might as well. Okay, can't take any more Pokemon with me, so that sucks. But we are going to be evolving some more Pokemon here. So this is going to be a little bit tedious, but we'll live. Two of the Pokemon I have in here, I'll explain this while Metapod evolves. Two of the Pokemon I have in here, I can technically catch the Revolved forms of later, but they're in the only post-game area of the game, and since I'm gonna have basically the complete dex aside from those otherwise, since I already caught Mewtwo and various other legendaries, I figured I might as well just evolve these and just get the full set before I enter the Elite Force. That's the goal right here. I'm gonna get every Pokemon before then. Which means I have to get Sandslash and Rhydon this way. Which sucks a little bit, but I'll deal with it. The Slash at 17 is actually really good. Sandslash remains one of the few Pokemon that I haven't actually ever used yet, but I would kind of be interested in trying it. It's not anything spectacular, but I just would like to use it eventually. And there we go. Let me also go ahead and take that off the list. That was a good cry right there, Sandslash. I'm proud of you for that one. Might as well move on to Drowsy. Drowsy's level 26, so that's only a couple more. Headbutt. Again, I'm not using this Drowsy ever, but I see no reason not to give it that. Also, with Hypnosis and Confusion there, it has half of the moveset that Mewtwo has in Smash, which is kind of embarrassing. Alrighty. Basically the one that I'm getting out of sequential order here. And there's Hypno. Now for Rapidash, I could say I'm not going to do it until I evolve Hot Glue, but it'll bug me more, or I'll forget about not having Rapidash if I don't do it now, so I might as well. It somewhat bugs me, but because I've been playing this game slower than usual anyways, it'll probably be a while before I even get Rapidash. And like I said, I'll probably forget if I don't do it now, so let's just get it over with. I believe it's either 40 or 42. Fire Spam. Usually a terrible move, but like we have seen before in this generation, it's actually really good. And Ponyta's fast. That actually works out really nicely. Okay, so it's level 40. Don't actually remember what Rapidash looks like in this game. Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking of its, a red and blue sprite, which looks kind of awful, but this one's fine. Alright. Also, if you're expecting much to happen in this video, you're probably going to be disappointed. It's mostly going to be this, and some otherwise, team management sort of things. Team manager! Because that's a joke that I have to refer to there. Okay. So I gotta take Rapidash off the list, actually. So I don't forget that I have it. Stomp. Guess that's something we get to look forward to. A lot of things get Stomp in this generation. So like how Rhyhorn is also a cow. I guess because it's a quadruped, but it doesn't actually look like that at all. Tail Whip at level 35, are you kidding me? So that means it only had 2 moves to begin with. So what was that, like Horn Attack and Growl, maybe? I don't know what it had. Certainly wasn't Tail Whip in any case. So I don't know. Oh, he only had 1 move, so I guess he just had Horn Attack. Which I guess Buffy was a good deal then, because Buffy came with a full frickin' moveset and not just a single move. But, speaking of Buffy, here we go. Also, I'm gonna take a drink because my throat's really dry. And there we go. Yes, I was chugging a drink the entire time. That was happening? Okay. Now that that's been handled, let us go and change boxes. I'm just gonna kind of leave that, one Ponyta in that other box. I'll deal with it later. I will make you sit through that, so... This box... No, I can't take any more Pokemon. Shit. Temporarily dump a Rhydon in here. It'll help. I mean, it will, but... Okay, yeah, just making sure that I do have 2 more Weedles in here. Luckily, this one is gonna be, over pretty quickly. I just realized we're gonna have to see 2 evolutions on one of these. Alright, got a Kakuna. And a time to get another Kakuna. I guess I don't have to show this one on screen, but... Here we are anyways. So, with these last couple Pokemon that I'm evolving here, between the first 2 boxes, we're only missing 3 Pokemon, one of which is Clefable, like I already mentioned, so we're actually making really good progress. It helps that I got all the starters. So, one of the last version exclusives that I have to evolve. Actually, I think it is the last one. Hello, Beedrill. You sure aren't in this game. Okay, so let's... put in Beedrill. Put in Kakuna. Let's all Rhydon. And I know this is technically wasting time, but... I'll take 2 seconds to put Sand Slash in here. So I'm gonna change the box. I would be able to get a an Arcanine if I actually had bothered to get a Growlithe at all. but I didn't, so instead it's just gonna be glue for this one. No, no, that's not rare candy. That's what you bought some of these for. What? Gloom is evolving? I had no idea. So let it be known that I don't actually have an Oddish yet, but I have a Vileplume, so go me. Okay. Off you go. I think Rapidash goes in this next one. I'm pretty sure it does. Off you go. And out comes one of my Weepin' Bells. Also, I will be organizing these boxes once I have them filled up, but for right now they're going to be unorganized messes. Because reorganizing them is kind of a pain, so... Regardless, here be Victory Bell. So another one we can take off the list. So, dunk that bad boy back into PC. Never seeing the light of day again. I think this one is just me putting in Hypno, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just Hypno, okay. Box 7, can execute from there, and I think that's it, yep. Alright, time to use that final Leaf Stone. This is one in the category of, we already have this one, but I'm showing it on screen because this is the one for the Pokédex. A lot of water types I'm missing, I'm seeing so far. Mainly because we haven't been doing any sort of fishing or surfing very much. So, with that... Executor... Right on. And we're actually done, so... I will leave that single Ponyta back in there. And now, instead, we are going to, let's see what my highest leveled ones are, because I'm not taking those with me. So, 26. Okay, we have 128 and 132, so... Let's see, 26, 26. A lot of 26s. This will take all those out. That can take out one more. Sirloin, I guess, then. Okay. Next up on our exciting adventure is teaching them a bunch of TMs. So, Ice Beam. Buffy can learn it, Sirloin can learn it. Not really interested in that. So it makes you wonder why I bothered cloning it. Dig. Buffy can learn it, so let's actually go for that. I found out that Nidoking and Nidoqueen actually can, so it's a good thing this thing can. I'm gonna give it a Fury. I can never use that. Do I want to teach it to Amanita? Let's see what she has, even. Like that, like that. I'm not gonna get rid of those. I need a grass type move, and then scratch. See, the only thing it would be good against would be fire types. And I'm not gonna be fighting fire types with Amanita, so no, let's not do that. Okay. This one is interesting, though. Blizzard. Buffy can learn it, but I'm actually gonna teach it to Sirloin. Because for some reason people had Blizzard on Tauros, and Blizzard is also broken in Gen 1, so you know what? Sure, learn Blizzard. Why not? Rock Slide, which Sirloin can't learn in this generation. But Buffy can, so... Let's go... Tail Whip. Don't need that. Try attack. Not sure if anybody can learn that. Nope, nobody can learn that. Okay. Seismic Toss. This cheat can learn it. Let's see what the cheat has. I have a different normal type move in mind for later, but you know what? Screw quick attack. I don't really need it. Being fast is the only thing you're really good at. And as for Buffy, Buffy doesn't really need Seismic Toss, because Buffy is usually able to do way more damage anyways, but... Stomp or Horn Attack? I'm gonna get a different normal type move anyway, so let's just keep Horn Attack for the sake of variety. Psychic. Oh yes, finally. Hell yes. Well, you've been good to me, but you know what? Screw you, Barrage. I don't need you anymore. We get a proper move. So Egglehard's gonna get a major frickin' buff from all this shit. Thunder Wave only on the cheat, who already has Thunder Wave. Body Slam. Now here's a good move, which everything can learn. You know what? Body Slam is better than regular Slam. Let's go for it. It's gonna be kind of boring having everything learn Body Slam, but you know what? Fuck it. A Parasect using Body Slam is also kind of funny to me because it's just a big bug. So, goodbye Scratch. Hello Body Slam. It's also 85 base power and can paralyze, so there really is no downside to having Body Slam in Gen 1. Again, it's gonna be a bit boring, but it's no worse than everything having Stomp. Also, being able to paralyze is very useful. And Egglehart can't learn it, which is why Egglehart got Strength instead. So I'm gonna teach it to Sirloin, but Sirloin, I have bigger plans for him. Thunderbolt. Buffy can learn it, Sirloin can learn it, and the Cheat, but I'm not gonna teach it any of these, I think. Mega Drain. That is going on Amanita, I think. Actually, no. I might go back on this decision, but I have different plans, I think. Yes. Well, Egg Bomb, I had fun with you, but... I'm gonna teach Egglehart with Mega Drain. While Solar Beam is going on Amanita. It might seem kind of weird, but I have a explanation for that. The explanation here is that here I have Spore, which always puts something to sleep, so that gives me a free turn to use Solar Beam. Whereas on Egglehart, Hypnosis doesn't always hit, so having to use Solar Beam there is just more of a hindrance than anything. And Egglehart has a lot of has a high special stat anyway, so it makes up for the low power of Mega Drain. Whereas Amanita can use the extra power, so goodbye Stun Spore, you've been good to me. But now we have Solar Beam. And last but not least, Hyper Beam, which a lot of things can learn, but I'm going to put on Sirloin. And usually Hyper Beam, first of all, it wouldn't go on Tauros because it's usually special in later generations. And on the other hand, you generally don't really want to be using because it's not... It gives you a recharge turn, but Gen 1 is kind of interesting in that sense, but I'll get back to that later. So since I have a move slot left, I guess I'm actually just going to slap Thunderbolt on that bad boy. Because I really don't see why not. I'll add variety. So, getting rid of Stomp it is. Probably gonna be replacing Thunderbolt later, but for now, sure. I don't see why not. Alright. So, I really didn't teach Hot Glue anything, but that's because Hot Glue barely learns anything. I forget how many other potential teammates I have, so... Let's withdraw Ricky. So I think there's 4, so I could have kept that one Pokemon. Tree a Rare Zone, and then Tree. Gotta get my Pokemon right. And I guess I'm gonna take Ductura with me, because we'll be needing it. For cut. So I guess I'll be using this team when I get out of here. I guess we'll start at the bottom. Don't think anything can learn Solar Beam, but we'll check. Tree Fitty can learn it. Interesting. I mean, I could, but... Grass and water have very similar coverage, so I don't actually feel the need to. Mega Drain, you have a free move slot. Learn Mega Drain, why not? Thunderbolt. Which everything can learn here. But, definitely giving it to Tree Fitty. Getting rid of Growl, because we don't really need it anymore. So, Thunderbolt it is. Not sure if I want to teach Rare Zone Thunderbolt. Let Confused Ray Night Stream. I'm going to get rid of... Lick? I never use Lick. It's my only Ghost-type move, so it's the only thing that gets stabbed, but really, am I gonna keep Lick on this moveset? No. No, I am not. So, Thunderbolt. Let's see, we can learn Body Slam. Everybody! So while I have been using Sing occasionally, I think it's time we parted ways. I think Lapras actually naturally learns Body Slam. Maybe even at level 25 for all I know. But, sure, I use it anyways. Rare Zone definitely can use a better normal type move. I'm actually thinking of keeping Supersonic, because it's been occasionally useful. Body Slam. Not teaching it to Damon because he has enough good moves. He's kind of suffering from 4 move syndrome. But Ricky apparently definitely is not. Thunder Wave. I thought Lapras might be able to learn that, but I guess not. Psychic, which a lot of things can learn. And actually, you know what? I'm going back on something that I just did. I'm actually keeping Mega Drain because it's useful against, it's useful against... failing to find words. It's useful against ground types, which I am weak to. And, Psychic is useful against other ghost types, so there we go. And also everything else in Gen 1. Seismic Toss, don't really think I need it on anybody. Could give it to Roro Zone. Give it to Ricky. Why not? I think Ricky has a shitty move I can get rid of. Yeah, Layer seems like a shitty move that I can get rid of. Okay, 249, try attack. Can anything learn that? No. Why did I bother cloning that? Rock Slide, don't think Machamp gets. Oh! Machamp does get it in this generation, what do you know? Okay, well, goodbye Karate Chop, I guess. Blizzard. I think we all know what that's going. Huh. The question is, do I want it over Bubble Beam? Bubble Beam has the novelty of being frickin' Bubble Beam, but Bubble Beam is also not very good. And actually, you know what? As much as I would like to have Bubble Beam because I didn't clone that TM, I think I'm gonna go with Blizzard, because Blizzard is frickin' broken, and Freeze is broken in this game. And Blizzard is way more accurate than it should be. Or do I want to get rid of Supersonic? Supersonic has occasionally been useful. It's a really shitty move, but I'm holding on to that one, especially since I might get rid of Confuse Ray on Damon. Or should I really shouldn't keep Supersonic, and Bubble Beam was my only TM, so you know what? Yeah. Forget it. Blizzard it is. Dig. Can anything learn you? Ricky can. And at that moment, Ricky and Buffy got the exact same moveset. Except not entirely, but for the most part, yes. Okay, Ricky learned Dig. And I guess I don't need to teach Ice Beam to anything. So there's one more move that I do want to go get, real quick. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's just at the department store. It won't be too long. So I can find the TM corner. And I can actually remember which TM that I am looking for. Because that might be kind of an issue. No, none of you. Where's the TM corner? I thought it was here. Is it way earlier on? It's definitely not there. It's not here either. That guy gives you counter, but I don't really want that. Oh, I guess it's this. I love that it doesn't tell me which ones these are. I want to say it's 17 though. I want to say 9 is like takedown. Yes! I did it. Okay, submission! The Damon can learn it, and the Cheat can learn submission too. What the fuck? Okay. Anyways, I think that'll be good. So, with that, I am going to thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys all next time, when we're going to be, elsewhere, and we're finally going to be making some, well, not really progress, but I'm going to explore the map and get to other areas that I previously skipped. So for now, thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.